I leaned on the balcony railing, the city lights spread below me like a broken mirror. My chest felt heavy and I wanted silence. But she was behind me, Aurora Lane, my wife of 3 years. She never gave me silence. Ethan, don't lie, I froze. I hadn't spoken a word. What do you mean? I asked, my voice low. You're already preparing the lie in your head. You're thinking I'm fine, but you're not. My throat tightened. I turned. Her eyes, clear and sharp, pinned me. Aurora, I whispered, you can't keep doing this. I don't choose it. She stepped closer. I hear you whether I want to or not. You can bury the words, but the fear still reaches me. I'm scared of losing you, I muttered before I could stop myself. Her lips curved, but the smile broke halfway. And that's the first honest thought tonight. I rubbed my face. You shouldn't know that. No one should. You're my husband. How could I not? Because it's mine, I snapped. My fear, my thoughts, not yours to take. Her eyes softened. I never asked to take them. They come like whispers in a storm. Do you think I enjoy hearing you fight with yourself every night? I sighed, pressing my forehead to the cold railing. Tomorrow is the board meeting. If they don't back me, the company falls apart. And if the company falls, your family will never forgive me. You think they haven't noticed how hard you fight? They don't care. To them, I'm the outsider you married against reason. She reached for my hand. You've carried this alone for 3 years. Let me carry some of it, I shook my head. You don't understand. I understand more than you think. Her grip tightened. I hear you when you can't even admit the truth to yourself. You keep repeating the same thought. I'll break if she leaves me. Ethan, I'm still here. I pulled my hand back. And what happens when one day you hear something you can't forgive? What then? What if you hear the wrong thought? She looked down, silent for a long moment. I already have, the words stabbed. My pulse roared in my ears. What did you hear? She lifted her head slowly. That you wanted to run last year? That you thought of packing a bag and disappearing? I swallowed hard. You weren't supposed to know that. I did. And I stayed. Because I also heard you regret it the second the thought formed. Shame burned through me. Aurora! She stepped closer until I could feel her breath. Do you know what I hear now? Not lies, not fear. Just exhaustion. You're tired of proving yourself. I laughed bitterly. Who wouldn't be? Your family thinks I married you for money. The board thinks I'm weak. My so-called friend Marcus jokes that I'll choke in tomorrow's meeting. And you hear every insecurity before I can even bury it. Her voice dropped to a whisper. Do you know what it's like for me? To never have a quiet moment? To carry not just my doubts but yours too. I looked at her then, really looked. She wasn't just my wife or the billionaire daughter of Oliver Lane. She was a woman carrying 2 people's storms inside her head. I didn't ask for this gift, she said, voice trembling. But if I have to hear anyone, I'm glad it's you. My heart ached. You shouldn't be. Maybe. But I am. We stood in silence, the night air wrapping around us. I wanted to tell her everything, to empty my chest. But fear clamped my mouth shut. She touched my cheek, her hand warm against my skin. I hear the words you're not saying. What am I not saying? I asked, my voice barely there. That you love me. That you're terrified I'll see the weakest part of you and walk away. That tomorrow isn't just about the company. It's about proving you're worth standing beside me. I closed my eyes. You hear too much? She smiled sadly. And yet not enough. Because the only thing I want to hear is the one thing you refuse to think. What's that? That you believe in yourself. Her words broke something inside me. I wanted to argue, but I couldn't. Instead, I whispered, stay with me tonight. Don't read, don't pry, just stay. She leaned against my shoulder. I'll try. But even if I hear you, Ethan, I won't let it scare me away. I stared out at the glittering city. If she could hear every secret, then there was no running. Tomorrow, I'd walk into that boardroom with her at my side, and maybe, for once, I wouldn't be afraid of being known. I can tell you didn't sleep. Aurora's voice slid across the table like a blade wrapped in silk. I shoved the toast away. Because you live inside my head, she flinched. Guilt stabbed me at once. I didn't mean... I know. Her eyes flickered. You're scared. I'm angry. I grabbed my coffee, wishing it were something stronger. We have the pitch today. I need space. You think I don't want to give you space? Then give it. My tone came out harsher than planned. Her shoulders dropped. Ethan, I'm trying. I pushed back from the table. I'll be late. The car door shut harder than I meant. Marcus was already in the back seat scrolling on his phone. "Morning, champ," he grinned. "Big day." "Don't choke, man," I forced a laugh. "Thanks for the pep talk, just saying." "Board's nervous," he smirked. "Deliver and we're golden," I studied him. "You're awfully calm." "Somebody has to be," he winked. "You've got this." Aurora slid in beside me, silent now. Her hand hovered near mine but didn't touch. We rode up the glass elevator to the top floor. My stomach churned. Inside the boardroom, screens glowed blue. I connected my laptop. "Our new AI security plan will..." The first slide blinked. Numbers twisted like they'd been rewritten. "What the hell?" I muttered. A board member, Mr. Tate, frowned. "These figures show a 30% data loss." "That's not..." I clicked again. Another slide distorted. A woman at the end of the table whispered, "Isn't he under review?" I stiffened. "Under what?" Someone else murmured, "Client data rumor says he leaked it." "I never did." My voice cracked. Mr. Tate cleared his throat. "Do you have proof?" I looked at Aurora. She squeezed my hand under the table. Her thought brushed mine like a warm wind. "I believe you." I met her eyes. "This isn't my work," I said aloud. "The slides have been tampered with." Marcus shifted in his seat, staring at his phone again. I swallowed hard. "We've invested 2 years into this plan. I would never sabotage it." A board member asked, "Then who would?" I looked around. No one answered. Aurora's grip tightened. She whispered, "Stay calm." "I am calm," I muttered. The meeting dragged. Questions circled like vultures. By the time it ended, sweat slicked my palms. I shut the laptop hard. That was a setup. Aurora followed me into the hall. "Someone wants you gone." I noticed. "No." Her eyes sharpened. "I can feel it. Fear clings to your name like smoke. They're afraid of what you'll find." I rubbed my temples. "You're sure?" "Yes." Her voice dropped. "It's not just anger. It's panic." I exhaled slowly. "Then it's someone close." Her gaze flicked toward the boardroom doors. "Someone you trust." I stared at her. "Say it." "I can't without proof." But I heard it during the meeting. Not words, just the taste of fear. I leaned against the wall. "Great, my wife hears people's panic. That'll play well in court." She grabbed my arm. "Don't mock me now." I met her eyes. "I'm not. My voice dropped. "I'm scared." "I know." We walked toward the elevator. Marcus was already inside, phone still in his hand. "Rough crowd," he said lightly. "You okay?" "Peachy," he smirked. "Told you not to choke." Aurora stepped in front of me. "Stop." Marcus raised an eyebrow. "What's your problem?" "Nothing," she said too quickly. "I just need air." The doors opened at the lobby. He strolled out, whistling. I watched him go. He avoided my eyes. Aurora nodded. "He's hiding something." I clenched my fists. "I built this company with him. I bled for it. You still might lose it. Not if I can help it." She reached for my hand again. "Then fight smart." I stared at her fingers. "Even if the enemy is sitting next to me?" Her grip tightened. "Especially then." I held my badge to the reader. Red light. Nothing. I tried again. Nothing. "Internal review," security muttered, not meeting my eyes. "Temporary." "Temporary feels permanent," I said. I stepped into the elevator anyway. Doors shut. The car didn't move. "Access denied" glared back. Whispers rose behind the lobby plants. "That's him. He leaked it." I stared at a floor I couldn't reach and felt my jaw lock. Aurora called before I hit the sidewalk. "You're shaking." "I'm fine. You're not." "Come home. I need answers. You need breath." Her voice tugged me home. In the kitchen, she didn't ask. She read me. "You want to scream?" "Yes." "Then scream." I pressed a pillow to my face and let it rip through me until the world blurred. "That help?" she asked. "A little." "You're not alone." "I feel alone." Footsteps tapped. Mrs. Agnes Morgan entered with a tray. "Tea," she said, "and honey." She set the cup in my hands, patted my shoulder, and added, "Storm's past, dear." I swallowed. "Thank you." She smiled and left us to the clink of porcelain. Aurora crossed her arms. "They suspended you without proof." "They suspended me with panic." "You think Marcus is behind it?" "I don't want to think that." but you do. I watched steam fade. I need logs. The original deck. Something that isn't rumor. Who can help? Noah. Call him. I'll go. I needed motion. Noah's office looked like a server closet. Cables, sticky notes, one dying plant. He stood as I walked in. Boss, I'm not your boss today. He winced. I heard. Did you touch my slides? I asked. Look at me. No. His voice was steady. Those numbers were swapped. I know the fingerprint. What fingerprint? The comments trail off. Our template, but the indent style changed, left leaning spaces. You can prove it? He nodded, pulled a small drive from a drawer. I backed everything up before the meeting. Something felt off. He pressed it into my palm. Trust me. Why help me? Because you fight fair, he said. And because if you fall, we lose the one person who listens. I closed my hand around the drive. I owe you. You already paid, he said. You pushed my sister's portfolio to recruiting. I blinked. Right. He glanced at the door. Be careful. If someone framed you, they won't stop. I know. I tucked the drive into my pocket and headed for the stairs. In the lobby, I almost made the exit before a smooth voice caught me. Bad week, I turned. Victoria Vale leaned on a column, red lips, diamond smile, effortless cruelty. It's Tuesday, I said. Ask me Friday, she laughed. I love a man with humor during a fire. I'm not burning, no? She tilted her head. Your reputation is roasting. What do you want, Victoria? Conversation, she drifted closer. I adore puzzles. You're an expensive one. I'm not for sale. Everyone is for sale, she whispered. Price, timing, pressure. My price is silence and a door closing behind you. You used to be fun at events. I used to be free. Her eyes flicked to my pocket. What's that? Keys. Not to the kingdom, I hope. I don't carry kingdoms. Shame. I prefer men who do. She lifted her phone. Dinner? No. Drinks? No. A rumor then? She smiled. I heard your wife hears thoughts. Imagine sleeping next to a truth machine. Anger snapped through me. Imagine leaving. She laughed, delighted. So sharp. I think I'll stay. You won't. Aurora's heels clicked behind me. You will leave, she said, stepping to my side. Victoria's gaze slid between us. There she is. The Oracle. An ugly thought ripped through me before I could cage it. Why is Victoria here? What did she smell in my ruin? Aurora's face closed. She leaned toward me and whispered, She likes winning broken things. Victoria lifted her chin. What was that? My husband and I were finished talking, Aurora said. Were you? Victoria's smile thinned. I thought we'd only begun. We're done, I said. Walk away. She studied me for a second, then pocketed her phone. I'll see you, Ethan. You won't, I answered. The doors opened. She glided out, leaving perfume and static. Aurora breathed out. You okay? No. Do you want to be? Yes. Then we fight. I have a drive, I whispered. Noah's backup. Her eyes warmed. Good, we start there. I stared at the closing doors. And we finish with the truth. I locked my office door and loaded Noah's drive. Lines of code slid across my screen. A hidden script pulsed inside the deck, switching figures, rerouting charts, planting doubt like mold. I knew it, I whispered. I printed the logs, stuffed them into a folder, and went to Marcus. We need to talk, I said. He lounged. About your meltdown? Not a great look. Someone sabotaged my presentation. I dropped the folder on his keyboard. Read, paranoid much? He laughed, but his jaw ticked. Conspiracy forums would love you. You recognize the admin calls, I said. They came from inside. Inside where? Our network? Everyone touches the deck. Not like this. I pointed at the margins. Indent style is wrong. Comment trail is forged. My credentials were cloned. Maybe you got sloppy. He stood. Maybe stress scrambled your brain. I didn't leak client data. Tell that to the board. He smiled. Or tell your wife. She already knows what you think, right? Is that advice or a threat? Friendly wisdom. He tapped the folder back to me. Bring real proof. I will, I said. With or without you. Careful, Ethan. Swing wild and you'll hit yourself. I want the truth. Then stop lying to yourself. You were never built for this seat. We'll see, I said, and left before my temper spoke. At home, Aurora waited with her sister, Claire Whitmore. Claire's suit looked like armor. Her eyes were courtroom steel. "You are not alone," she said. "Sit, tell me everything." I opened the folder. Noah's drive shows a script injected into the deck. It altered metrics and flagged a false loss. "Good," Claire said, scanning. "When did you get it?" "Today." He backed everything up before the meeting. "We'll mirror the drive, not touch the source. Preserve emails and access logs," she tapped a line. "These admin calls, who holds the keys?" "Me, Marcus, and 2 senior analysts." "Names," she said. I gave them. "I'll send notices. If they stall, I'll push for subpoenas." Aurora squeezed my knee. "See? We have steps." I needed steps, I admitted. Claire closed the folder. "Keep the original safe. Email nothing. Speak carefully." "I understand." She kissed Aurora's cheek, squeezed my shoulder. "Call if anything shifts." She left, brisk as a verdict. Silence settled. Night pressed against the windows. Aurora moved closer. "You marched at Marcus like a storm." I needed him to see I wasn't broken. What did I miss in his head? "Noise," she said. Pride, heat, the edge of panic. "He's hiding, but I don't know the shape. I hate that you carry that weight." "I hate it too," she said. "Do you want to know how it began?" I nodded. After my father died, the house went quiet, but my head hummed like static. At first, I thought it was grief. Then the hum turned into words that weren't mine. I thought I was losing my mind. Claire sat with me, naming which thoughts were mine and which drifted in. It never fully stops. I can't turn people off. I can only lower the volume. "I'm sorry," I said. "I don't need an apology. I need honesty." "I'm trying," she took my hand. "I know, but you're holding back." "I'm not proud of everything in my head." "Neither am I," she said. "But you're safe with me." "I want to believe that." "Then let me." "I hate your gift sometimes," I said. "I hate it sometimes too," she answered. "But I love you." Warmth spread through me like sunlight after rain. I thought, "I love you," and watched her eyes soften. "I heard that," she said, laughing. "I meant you to." We breathed together and let the room be still. Then she tilted her head, listening to the place I never let air touch. "You don't trust me to hold your darkest secret," she said. My throat closed. "You're right. What is it?" "That I almost ran," I said. "Not just from the job. From us. I know," she said gently. I forgave that thought already. "This sounds deeper." I looked at our joined hands. "It is." "I'll wait," she said. "But don't make me carry a shadow I can't see." "I'm scared," I admitted. "If I say it, I can't take it back." "You won't need to," she whispered. "Let me hold it," I nodded. "Soon." She squeezed my fingers. "Soon isn't never." "I know." "Then promise." "I promise," I said, as fear tried to claw me back. Screens blazed the second the elevator opened. Ethan Reed sold client data for cash. "I didn't," I said. "This is a setup." Phones lifted. A video looped, a man with my walk trading an envelope in a garage. "That isn't me," I muttered. Aurora gripped my sleeve. "Eyes forward, breathe." Claire cut through the lobby. "Do not talk to press." "Mr. Reed," a reporter shouted, "did you profit from private data?" I kept quiet. Claire pushed us down the corridor. "Phone off. Airplane mode." "It's fake," I said. "It's evidence until I make it something else," she answered. Security held the crowd back. My hands shook. Aurora leaned close. "You're about to say too much." "I want to scream the truth. Save your breath for the right room." My phone buzzed before I killed it. "Marcus, handle your mess." I swallowed the sting. Claire saw my face. "Ignore him." Detective Henry Cole waited by an interview room. Calm, lined suit, steady gaze. "Mr. Reed, Mrs. Lane Reed, Ms. Whitmore, I'd like to ask questions." Claire nodded. "We're present." "Keep it brief," we sat. I folded my fingers to stop the tremor. "Where were you last Tuesday between 9 and midnight?" Cole asked. My chest dipped. I glanced at Aurora and looked away. "Walking. Where?" "Along the river." Anyone see you? So a phone location will confirm movement? I left it at home. Why? I wanted quiet, no calls, no listening. Aurora's hand tightened on my knee. Cole's pen scratched. You often walk late without a phone? Sometimes. And you told no one. No. You see the problem. I do, I said. But I didn't sell anything. He set the pen down. The video shows a man like you meeting a broker. That broker was shot 2 nights ago. Ice slid through me. Then someone dressed me up for a camera. Maybe. He looked at Aurora.
Anything to add, Mrs. Lane Reed?
Yes, she said. Aurora, she squeezed my knee. He was with me last Tuesday. We watched movies and fell asleep on the couch. Claire's head snapped. Aurora, Cole studied her. All night? All night. You're certain? I am. He turned to me. Anything else, Mr. Reed? No. I'll verify what I can, he said. Meanwhile, stay reachable and avoid the press. We're not running, I said. I didn't say you were. He stood. You want my advice? Rumors love oxygen. When the door shut, Claire exhaled. We do not lie to detectives. I looked at Aurora. Why? Because you were drowning, she whispered. Because they're already tying the rope. You lied for me. I covered you until the truth can walk by itself. Claire rubbed her forehead. Everything runs through me now. PR shield, video forensics, chain of custody on that clip. We'll trace the coat, the stance, the timestamp. I sound guilty, I said. Late walk. No phone? You sound human, Aurora said. Drink water. I'm not hungry. That wasn't a food offer, she said, pushing a bottle into my hand. Sip, I drank. The room steadied. I won't let them break you, she whispered. Her voice shook. Mine matched it. I don't know if I can hold. You can, she said. I'll hold with you. Claire answered a call, listened, then returned. Forensics will start today. The broker's name goes public at noon. Expect a storm. Another one, I said. Then we build better drains, she replied. A knock. Cole leaned in. One more thing. If someone pressures you to make a statement, don't. Call me or Ms. Whitmore. Understood, I said. He nodded and left. I slumped into the chair. Outside, the loop kept playing, my ghost handing off guilt. Aurora took my hand. Look at me, not the screen. I hate that I needed your lie. It was mine to give, she said. Not forever. I should have told you about the walk. You didn't want me to hear your panic, she said. I already did. I feel the floor cracking. Then step on me, she said, tapping her chest. Stand here, I breathed in, held, breathed out. Okay, Claire stacked folders. Our message, no comment, full cooperation, zero theatrics. Quietly, smart, I said. Exactly. My phone lit again before airplane mode. Marcus, handle your mess. I stared, then deleted the thread. Mask off, I muttered. Aurora heard the rest burn through me. If he's part of this, I'll end it. She squeezed my fingers. We'll end it the right way, I nodded. For the first time that morning, my hands went still. The video kept lying outside the glass, but inside the room I could hear my own pulse again. Steady and stubborn, promising I wasn't done. Claire opened the door, checked the hall, and said, "Move." I stood with her on one side and Aurora on the other. Walked forward. I want a room where nothing leaks, I said. No screens. No ears. Dr. Lydia Cross closed the door and clicked a switch. White noise on. Analog clock. No Wi-Fi. Breathe. Aurora sat beside me, fingers laced.
You studied her, I said.
Explain this. She hears intention more than words, Lydia said. Stress turns the volume up. Can she stop? Not fully, she answered. She can lower the gain. Breathing helps. Imagery helps. Boundaries help most, Aurora leaned toward me. Tell me what you're afraid to think. I'm trying to protect you. Protect me with truth, she whispered. My mouth went dry. I'm afraid you'll see that I almost quit on us last year. She didn't flinch. I already saw it. I also saw you stayed. I hate that you meet the worst parts first. I don't grade your thoughts, she said. I just hear them. Think of it like heat, Lydia said. Intention warms or burns, so when I panic, she gets scorched. Aurora squeezed my fingers. You don't scorch me. You remind me I'm not alone. I still want to switch, I said. Then practice, Lydia replied. You name your fear before it festers. She names her boundary before it frays. What does boundary mean for you? I asked Aurora. It means I tell you when the noise hurts, she said. I might step out to cool down. That sounds like leaving me. It's coming back to you whole. I nodded. Okay, Lydia slid a card across the table. 4 steps. 1, box breathing. 2, anchor word. 3, short confession. 4, release. What's an anchor word? A word that snaps you home, she said. Choose one. Home, Aurora smiled. Mine is still. Now try it, Lydia said. In 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. I breathed with her count. Home. Short confession, she prompted. I'm afraid the probe will swallow us, I said. I'm angry at Marcus. I'm ashamed of that night walk. Aurora's voice was steady. I'm afraid you'll shut me out. I'm angry at the rumor mill. I'm tired of being a radio. Release, Lydia said. Picture the words as balloons. Let them rise until they're dots. I watched the ceiling turn to sky. My pulse slowed. This room helps, I said. Carry a piece of it, Lydia replied. Rituals, phones in a drawer, tea at night, 10 minutes of silence before hard talks. I want that, Aurora said. I turned to her. I hurt you with the walk. You hurt yourself too, she answered. But you're here. I'm not running. Good. Lydia stood. One more thing. People will try to use your fear. Don't barter with panic. Barter with facts. I have a drive that proves sabotage, I said. Claire is building the case. Trust the process, not the spiral, Lydia said. I laughed once. Spiral is my hobby. Retire, she said, smiling. Aurora tapped the card. Tell me the rest of the secret. After the headline, I imagined disappearing for a week, I said. No name, no phone. Quiet motel, and? I pictured you at the door, I said. I hated myself. I stayed. She pressed her forehead to mine. Thank you. Lydia cracked the door, then paused. Questions? Yes, I said. What if intention lies? What if someone is calm while planning harm? Silence has texture, she said. When it's too smooth, check the edges. And verify with evidence. Evidence, I repeated. Home. Still. Go gently, she said. We stepped into the hallway. Lemon filled the air. I needed this, I said. Me too, Aurora answered. You were brave. I was cornered. Bravery often looks like that. We turned toward the elevator and stopped. Victoria's laugh cut the hall like glass. Marcus stood with her near a brochure stand, heads too close, voices low. They looked up together. Fancy seeing you, Victoria said. Marcus tucked his phone away. Therapy now, Ethan? Breathing lessons, I said. Try exhaling money, Victoria purred. It fixes everything. My lungs don't take bribes. Cute, she said. I eyed them both. New partnership? Relax, Marcus said. We bumped into each other. In a neurology clinic, I said. Crowded coincidence. Aurora moved to my side. We're leaving. Run along, Victoria said. Some of us have appointments. With whom? I asked. She tapped the pamphlets. With opportunity, Marcus smirked. Don't look so haunted. It's you, I thought, the words firing through my skull. It's you, Victoria's eyes flickered. Marcus's jaw ticked. Guilt flashed like a camera and tried to hide. I'll see you at the office, he said. You won't, I answered. The elevator chimed. I pressed the button and held Lydia's card like a shield. Home, I whispered as the doors slid shut, and the room inside me finally held. Noah, what do you see? I asked, leaning over his monitor. The script points to an admin key, he said. 2 people have that level, you and Marcus. Perfect frame job, I muttered. He turned. Logs show insertion at 2 a.m. It wasn't you. You sound certain. You write clean. This was messy. Someone rushed. I rubbed my face. Marcus, don't jump yet, Noah warned. But yes, it smells like him. We need Claire. She's already drafting, Noah said. Audit request, independent forensics. She'll corner them legally. At the kitchen table later, Claire spread papers like cards. Motion to compel server audit. Once filed, no one can block it. Good, I said. We need sunlight. You also need patience, she replied. This could drag weeks. I don't have weeks. Then breathe, Aurora cut in. Mrs. Morgan shuffled in, carrying an old envelope. Found this while dusting. Oliver wrote it before he passed. Said it was for a storm. Aurora's hands shook as she opened it. She read aloud, "Power attracts snakes. Guard the company with truth, not pride." My throat tightened. He saw this coming. "He trusted you to remember," Mrs. Morgan said softly. I folded the letter. "Truth, not pride. That's the anchor." "Then hold it," Aurora whispered. That night we dressed for the fundraiser. My tie felt like a noose. "Stay close," Aurora said. Inside, chandeliers bled light over glass tables. Laughter rose too sharp. "Victoria Vale found me within minutes, Ethan," she purred. "You look untethered." "I'm standing fine. You could start fresh," she said, circling me. Without Aurora's noise. "My wife is not noise," I said coldly. "She is a constant broadcast," Victoria smiled.
You don't crave silence?
"No. Then why can I hear your doubt from here?" She leaned close, perfume cloying, "Because you're inventing it." "Am I?" she whispered. "Or is she drowning you, one thought at a time?" Aurora stepped up, hand firm on my arm. "He doesn't drown." "He swims," Victoria's eyes glittered. "For now." "But sharks circle tired men." "Enjoy circling someone else," I snapped. She smirked. "We'll see who surfaces." She drifted away toward Marcus at the bar. I watched them laugh together. My jaw ached. Aurora squeezed my hand. "Choose me in public, not her." I just did. "Do it again tomorrow," she said. I nodded. "Truth, not pride." Claire joined us, voice sharp. Audit motions filed. Marcus won't laugh long. Noah texted, "Logs backed up twice. If they wipe, we're covered," I exhaled. "The trap was set," Aurora whispered against my ear. "Then hold me steady, because storms don't pass by themselves." I gritted my teeth, watching Marcus across the room, already planning his smile for the cameras. But this time I had anchors. Claire's strategy, Noah's proof, Mrs. Morgan's letter, Aurora's hand in mine, and Oliver's words echoed clear. Truth, not pride. My phone buzzed. I answered. "Ethan, Detective Cole. We found the buyer. He's dead," the room tilted. "Say it again." "Shot in a parking lot," he said. "I wanted you to hear it from me." I held the counter. "Then the video is bait." "It's evidence that points past you," he said. "Stay close to counsel." After the call, Claire looked up. "Someone is cleaning house." "They killed a witness," I said. "They're scared," she answered. Aurora pressed her palm between my shoulders. "We keep moving. I need every camera near that garage." "I'm on it," Claire said. Noah arrived with a backpack. Pulled CCTV from a store across the alley. Angle's rough, but watch, he played the clip. A figure with my height crossed into view, traded an envelope, turned away. The right foot hit late, a tiny drag. "I don't limp," I said. Noah froze the frame. "There, a healed sprain gait." "Marcus twisted his ankle last winter," I whispered. Claire tapped her pen. "We note that and match to records." "No accusations yet," Aurora squeezed my arm. "Breathe," Noah cleared his throat. "Second piece, private elevator logs. 2 a.m., Marcus's card to the server room out 4 minutes later." "The insertion window," I said. Claire picked up her phone. Preservation demand going out now. "Access, cameras, servers. I'm going to him," I said, standing. "Not without me," Claire said. "I need to look him in the eye." Aurora stepped beside me. Then we go together. We found Marcus in the glass conference room, city lights chewing the horizon. He grinned like a game show host. "Look who still has a badge," he said. "You met the buyer," I said. "You wore my shape," he laughed. "Don't flatter yourself." "CCTV shows a limp," I said. "Your limp," his grin flattened. "Coincidence." "Noah," I said. Noah set his laptop down, pulled up the log. 2 a.m., your card. Server room. Then the dashboards glitch at 8. Marcus leaned on the table. "I work when inspiration hits." "At the servers?" I asked. "When genius calls," he said. "This isn't genius," I said. "It's panic with a keyboard," he dropped the smile. "You married into power and forgot who pulled you up." "We built this together," I said. "I built the path," he snapped. "You married the vault." "My wife is not a vault. She's a key," he hissed. "You never deserved Aurora." Heat flashed behind my teeth. "Say it again," he leaned close. "You never deserved her." Aurora slid between us, palm on my chest. "Marcus, your thoughts are drowning you," he shivered. Get out of my head. You walked into hers when you schemed under our roof, I said. He cursed. You want a confession? Dream on. I want truth, I said. We have enough to pull it into light. He pointed at Noah. That kid steals code. I back up company assets under policy, Noah said. Company assets? Marcus sneered. You mean Ethan's pride? Truth, not pride, I said, hearing Oliver in my mouth. Marcus barked a laugh. Quoting ghosts now? Claire's voice cut him. Litigation holds are active. Delete one bite and a judge will feast, he rolled his eyes. Save the theater. I stepped around Aurora. Look at me, he did. What? Were you in that garage? He smirked. Prove it. Did you plant the script? Prove that too. Did you text the broker? He spread his hands. Questions. I won't hit you, I said. Because you can't. Because I won't be you. He blinked. What am I? Small, hungry, scared. His jaw ticked. Careful. Aurora's voice stayed level. We're done here. Marcus leaned back. Run along. I have real work. You won't for long, Claire said. In the hall, my hands trembled. I almost lost it. Aurora took them. You chose control. It didn't feel like control. That's exactly how it feels, she said. I held fire, Noah exhaled. We've got enough to squeeze him. Cole needs it today, Claire said. Chain the files. Clip logs access. I'll take the package, I said. Aurora brushed my knuckles. I'm proud of you. I wanted to break his jaw. You didn't, she said. You kept the case clean. My phone buzzed. An unknown text. Careful what you dig. Graves collapse. I showed them. Claire snapped a photo. Forward to Cole. Keep the original. Sent it. He's cornered. Cornered snakes strike, Aurora said. I know, I answered. But they still go down. We walked to the elevators. My legs felt wired like I'd outrun a siren. I pressed the button and watched our reflections ripple in the chrome. I still own my hands, I said. I still own my words. Own your next breath, Aurora said. I pulled in air, counted, and let it go. Home, I whispered, and stepped into the car ready to finish this without losing who I am. Screens lit up before breakfast with a headline that tasted like justice. Victoria Vale's fund shorted Lane Holdings days before my scandal. I let the phone ring until Claire answered on speaker. Say nothing, she said. We let regulators talk first. Aurora handed me coffee. You're thanking someone in your head, she murmured. Thank you. I thought. Detective Cole arrived with a folder. He flipped a card onto the table. Anonymous tip, he said. From who? I asked. If I knew, it wouldn't be anonymous, he replied. It led us to the positions her fund opened, he added. Short volume spikes the day before your video hits. Neat timing, I said. Messy greed, he answered. Lydia called while he was still there. I'm putting Aurora on a simple guardrail, she said. Short breaths. Count 4. Simple images. Shoreline, window light, your wedding ring. Aurora nodded. I can do that. Cole watched us quietly. You two make an odd team, he said. We make a stubborn one, I replied. Noah spread printouts across the counter. Server logs, access, elevator records, and brokerage filings, he said. We can map the mosaic. Claire added sticky notes like battle flags. Chain everything. Originals locked. Copies watermarked, she instructed. I traced the arrows. This shows motive, means, and method, I said. It shows a story with receipts, Claire corrected. Let investigators tell it aloud. By noon, Victoria posted a denial video. Soft focus remorse. My firm never acts on non-public information, she said. We believe in integrity. I muted it and watched captions live for her. Aurora pressed her thumb into my palm. Anchor, she whispered. Home, I said. Lydia texted a reminder. Window light. Count 4, release. I breathed with the count until the clip ended. A press gaggle formed in the atrium. Hannah Price cut through them like a blade with manners. Ms. Vale, she called. Why did you dine with the broker a week prior? The room tightened. Victoria blinked. We host many dinners, she said. Names blur. Receipts don't, Hannah replied. Reporters turned like a flock toward blood. My email pinged. Hannah. Talk off the record? Claire read over my shoulder. We meet, she said. Conference room. I sit in? Agreed, I said. Hannah arrived with a notebook and a bigger patience. I appreciate the time, she said. Off the record means background unless we agree otherwise. Understood, I said. Claire nodded once. Proceed. Hannah clicked her pen. Do you believe Victoria coordinated the smear? I kept my voice even. I believe someone built a story with my face in her profit window. Do you think Marcus is involved? I think access and motive intersect around his shadow, I said. Names? She asked. I gave law enforcement the list, I said. You'll get what they make public. She held my eyes. You want revenge? I want justice, not revenge, I said. The other line burned behind my teeth and I kept it silent. But if revenge comes, I won't cry. Aurora's fingers twitched. She heard it anyway. She didn't call me out. She just breathed slow, steady. Still, Hannah turned a page. Walk me through the night of the alleged sale. Briefly, Claire said. Briefly, Hannah agreed. I walked by the river, I said. No phone, no alibi, she said. Bad optics, I admitted. And the buyer's death? Tragic, I said. Useful for someone, she added. I didn't answer. Noah slid a diagram across. Smear flow, he said. Server tamper at 2 a.m. Video leak at 8, short positions already planted. Hannah studied it. This reads like choreography. It was, I said. Now the music changes, Cole called as Hannah stood. Your anonymous tip just grew legs, he said. Warrant's cooking. Understood, I said. Stay boring. I'll try, I said. Hannah capped her pen. One last question, she said. You and your wife, how do you keep trust when she hears thoughts? I looked at Aurora. We use rules, I said. Name the fear. Set the boundary. Share the floor, Aurora added, and forgive the noise. Hannah smiled, relieved. That will read as human, she said. I'm not giving you quotes, Claire warned. Background only. Background only. Hannah agreed. She tucked the notebook away. Thank you. After she left, I sagged into the chair. Aurora leaned on my shoulder. Let truth walk, she murmured. It's moving, I said. Slow feet still cross distance. We packed the files for Cole. Claire sealed boxes with tape. Noah labeled drives. I looked at the headline again. For once, the storm felt organized. Counting starts now, I said. Karma or spreadsheets? Noah asked. Both, I said, and I plan to balance them. The boardroom smelled like nerves and polish. Claire stacked folders on the table. Evidence, she said. Iron, not theory. Proceed, the chairman muttered. Claire slid the first folder open. Server logs show tampering at 2 a.m., accessed by Marcus Hale's card. Gasps rippled. Marcus laughed. Cards get cloned all the time, not paired with video from the same hour, she replied. Cameras record his entry, his exit, his limp. Eyes turned. Marcus forced a smile. Noah cleared his throat. I'll simplify. Someone cloned Ethan's credentials. They ran a hidden script that corrupted the deck. Explain, the chairman said. Think of a forged signature, Noah answered. Except digital. Ethan's name stamped on sabotage. I leaned forward. They counted on me to panic, to break. I didn't. Aurora's hand slid into mine under the table. Marcus spread his arms. Coincidence. Witch hunt. You're all bored. Claire's voice cut. Coincidence doesn't short stock in advance. Victoria's fund did. All heads swiveled. Victoria's eyes filled instantly. I'm being scapegoated. I would never... Receipts disagree, Claire said flatly. I have friends in this room, Victoria pleaded. Not anymore, someone whispered. The chairman cleared his throat. Is there independent verification? Yes, Claire said. Detective Cole. The doors opened. Cole stepped in, warrant in hand. Gasps again. Victoria Vale, Marcus Hale. Lane Holding servers fall under this order, he said. Financial records, too. You can't, Marcus snapped. I can, Cole said. And I will. The room tilted toward me for the first time in weeks. Aurora squeezed my hand. Breathe, she whispered. You're okay, I breathed. The ground steadied. The chairman lifted a gavel. Vote on reinstating Ethan Reed as interim CEO while investigation continues. Hands rose one after another. All in favor, he declared. Majority, Marcus slammed his palm down. Insanity! Suspended effective immediately, the chairman said. You'll regret this, Marcus hissed. Victoria's mascara streaked. Security touched her elbow. You can't escort me out, she cried. Yes, we can, Cole said. They led her away. Marcus stormed out, eyes burning holes. The room quieted. You have the seat, the chairman said. I nodded. I'll protect it with truth, not pride. Aurora's eyes shone. I love you, I said aloud. She smiled, tears bright. I know. For the first time, hearing that felt safe. Marcus texted, meet me. As friends, I showed Claire. Record everything, she said, and don't go alone. I'll keep my phone on, I promised. Aurora touched my arm. I'll wait outside. Fine, I said, but don't come in unless you break, she finished. The conference room was dim, blinds half drawn. Marcus leaned on the table, no tie, eyes red. You came, he said. I'm here, I answered. Talk, he spread his hands. I can fix this if you back me. Why me? Because she reads me, he said, voice low. I can't breathe around her. I felt a flicker of pity before the anger. You tried to kill my name. His hands shook. I never meant for the buyer to die. Say that again. I didn't plan it, he whispered. I wanted you scared, nothing more. You forged my shadow, I said. You pushed me underwater. You stole everything first. His eyes blazed. The board, the press, her. I stole nothing, I said. You couldn't stand beside me, so you tried to replace me. He slammed the table. She never looked at me that way. Not once. The door creaked. Aurora stepped inside, steady, unflinching. Marcus, she said softly. Say it. He froze. Say the truth that drowns you, she pressed, his face twisted. I hated that she loved you. Silence thickened. My throat burned, not from victory, but from shame for both of us. Aurora's eyes stayed gentle. And that hate ate you. Stop, Marcus snapped. Stop peeling me open. You already opened yourself, I said. You just wanted me to bleed instead of you. His gaze dropped. I didn't want blood. I wanted air. You wanted her, I said. He shook. I wanted not to disappear. Aurora's voice was calm. And now? He laughed, hollow. Now I'm gone anyway. The door swung wider. Detective Cole entered, badge in hand. Conversation's over, he said. Marcus straightened. You bugged this? No, Cole said. You handed it over. 2 officers stepped in. Marcus looked at me. You win. I didn't feel triumph, only the weight of a ruined man's envy. As they led him out, Aurora laced her fingers through mine. You're trembling, she whispered. I don't want this kind of win, I said. Then call it what it is, she answered. Not a win. A reckoning. I nodded, though the hollowness stayed. The mirror Marcus held up showed me what I could become if I let fear rot me, and I swore, quietly, I wouldn't. The company steadied faster than I expected. Numbers leveled. Calls quieted. The board looked at me without suspicion for the first time in months. Claire smiled over coffee. Told you iron beats rumor. Noah handed me a flash drive. Clean systems. No ghosts left. Keep watching anyway, I said. Always, he replied. Headlines cooled. Victoria vanished from events. Hannah's article ran, measured, fair, brutal where it needed to be. Balanced reporting, Claire admitted. Rare, I said. Mrs. Morgan brought a pie to the table. Eat, she said. It tastes like home. I cut a slice, warmth filling my chest. You never fail. That's my job, she said. Lydia stopped by later with Aurora. Breathing drills, guardrails. You'll find the static softer now, she promised. Aurora nodded. I can close the volume, not fully, but better. You don't need to hold everything, I told her. I'm learning, she said. That night we stood on the balcony where it all began. City lights blinked like they were listening. I'm still afraid sometimes, I admitted. Aurora nodded. Me too. I took her hands. I choose us, not because you can hear me, but because you do. She laughed, soft. Then hear this. She leaned close. For once it was both of us in the quiet, not just her. I thought, I forgive the boy in me who hid. She smiled. Good, I heard that. Justice had happened. Karma walked its path, but what saved me was simpler. I stayed.